What's up, guys? Chad here, Adler Farms. Happy Mother's Day to all the amazing moms out there. Today, what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a real quick, short, simple build. I'm gonna make a flower bed with a bird sanctuary up top, kind of like this image right here. Mom and Dad built their house about a year ago. It sits on 5 acres. You're looking out their front porch here. The yard is taking second place to the house for obvious reasons. You gotta get a roof over your head first. What I'm gonna do though for Mother's Day, my mom loves birds. Her mom loved birds. My dad's mom loved birds. And I do too. But I throw birdseed out every morning on my back porch. Get a lot of cardinals and finch out there on the back porch. What I'm gonna do for Mom, this is her mother's, her mother and father's actually, bird bath. And she's put this here because this is where she wants me to build her a flower bed and a bird sanctuary. I'm gonna build it out of treated lumber. I'm gonna use screws. It's gonna be very, very simple. Easy build. I'm gonna make as few cuts as possible so that you guys can build this too if you want. When they spread this dirt out, get a yard in the months to come, we can always take this down and move it. Anyway, let's get to it. Obviously, 45 in the ends is just for aesthetics. I'm actually gonna throw some logs inside of it, so that way I don't have to use as much dirt. And you couldn't pull this anyway like a tractor unless you put a bottom in it, which I guess is possible, but it'd have to be pretty sturdy, and this is certainly not gonna be like that. Right, at this point, you might be wondering, man, how tall is his mom? She's not that tall. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. So, hopefully you guys can hear this. It's awfully windy. Daggum. See those 45s down there? Whoop. To give your project, or any project for that matter, a little bit more dimension and like an aesthetically pleasing touch, a lot of times you see people build things and it might be a little bit bland, but this is Mother's Day, so I want you to try this. Give it a shot for your mom. It's really, really simple to make those 45 cuts, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. I mean, it's so simple. You don't need a speed square. Heck, you don't even really need a pencil. I don't use one. Nothing, okay? So if your posts in your project, and that goes for anything, if your posts are square, and mine are, I'm 8 1/4 to here, and 8 1/4 to here, then that means you've got perfect 45s, okay? And what I wanna do, since we're not cementing these in, because Mom and Dad may move them at some point, they're just screwed in here, okay? And I wanna support them with something, so. And it's plenty of support, trust me. We're building a bird feeder sanctuary, not pterodactyls, okay? So the first thing you wanna do to get a perfect 45 is, if you're looking to get a 45 out of a 2x4, 2x6, 2x8, 2x10, 2x12, you get the point. You take another one and you lay it perpendicular. It's one of my favorite words. And you draw a little line, the width of the one that's perpendicular. Now, depending on which way you want your angle, you do that, and that. Get your straight edge. Get you a good sharp pencil. You guys know how I roll. Connect the dots, okay? Now we got a perfect 45. I say perfect, you know what I mean. So now, how do we find the second angle easily, okay? Well, you could try and do that. You could measure, you can take, you can take your straight edge, line it up, do it again, or just sit it right inside your build. This goes for anything. Make sure it's flush down here, okay? So this is flush. This was my 45 cut I just made. Get it the way you want it. There you go. And make your mark. Now, I can tell by looking that's not 45, but that's okay because it matches this. So let's cut it off. Oop. Now I've got an almost perfect fitting piece. Yeah. Cool, huh? See how simple that was? And that make you look like a carpenter right there. Also, a little builder's tip. This part right here, when you see somebody screw something in and it sucks those boards together at the end, that's this right here. If you're buying screws with threads all the way to the top, it's not gonna do that. This essentially goes into the wood, and when it gets to the end of those threads, it just slides in there and sucks that in. So that's how you get a perfectly tight fit, okay? So because I already made a cut, I got this side. So take my board, sitting on the inside there flush. Whoop, missed. Make sure it's square. You don't want to cut twice. There you go. I don't want to cut twice. You guys know how I go. Looky here. Video right now.
Oh, okay. I don't think you can hear us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
There you go, boys and girls. Mom and dad are happy. So my dad's a big on the hummingbirds, so that's what we'll do out here, and we'll add another one here at some point. Ran to one of the local big boxes to grab some for the sake of YouTube. You're welcome. But we'll probably order some online that are a little prettier. So just some dirt in there. It's like fill dirt right now. It just keeps it from moving around. We'll stain this a nice pretty cedar, I'm sure, at some point. The reason we're not planting and going crazy out here is because it is Mother's Day, May 10th, and it is 47 degrees. So it's a tidbit chilly out here. I'll keep you updated on this and post some pictures on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter as we get going. And if you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I do a lot of stuff like this on top of gardening and farming, and yeah, so let me know if you want to see more of this. Don't forget about our giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, and happy Mother's Day to my mom and to all the moms out there. Man, where would we be without our moms and our motherly figures? Such a blessing. You know, dads are one thing, but moms, whew, where would we be? Y'all be good. Stay safe. God bless. If you didn't know, last night I was tagged by 4 Kids in a Farm, along with Cog Hill, Deep South Homestead, Haas Tools, and Naked Hog for the Great American Sunflower Showdown. And you better believe I'm gonna bring it. All right, y'all be good.